All right. And I think we're live. It's been a minute. Let me close these blinds real quick. Alrighty, here we go. Get into some Shanks gameplay and we'll kind of take it from there. Since I've been moving, I haven't really had a lot of time to take a look into what I wanted to run. So we might start off with something like this and then tweak it as we go. Let's see. Looks like the way to go might be taking more of an aggro route. All right, let's take a look. I'm not against trying this build. Hold up. This build looks interesting. Instead of these Beckmans though, I feel like I should go with something else. I guess I can KO a 7k. We'll test it out. See how it feels, and then from there we'll take a look. Okay, we'll test it out. We'll see how it feels, and then we'll go from there. Relying on dragon into okay. I see. A little bit of aggro. It could work. Try and get some value in before. I guess Zoro takes over. Get the rush attack in before. Shanks private. Okay, so we're facing an Arlong. Oh, mulligan. This is a lot better. See if we can, yep, get a lucky rare. I'll take that. Some 2Ks. This is a pretty well balanced hand. We'll take this first one. Swing 5. He's probably running the old trigger deck. He is, okay. And then we're gonna go ahead, play out a lucky arrow. Next turn is probably gonna be our reduce Shanks. Give it 2k. What's this guy do? Okay, we'll take. So we're gonna play out this Shanks, so swing 7. Set up his life, okay. Next turn we can just oh, that's not how I wanted to do that. That is not how I wanted to do that. That interaction was not good. We just wasted a 2k pretty much. We'll do that. Yeah, we kind of wasted a 2k. It's fine. Jeez, this is rough. That was rough. Okay. Yeah, we kind of got screwed over that one turn. Losing that counter kind of sucked. We might just be dead. Yeah, I think we're just dead. We'll see. Will he split Dawn? That is the question. Yes, he will. And we lose. And we'll look at that. It comes down to that one extra counter that we gave up that we shouldn't have. That's annoying. Alright, let's try that again. Not wasting counter. And we'll see how this goes. Alrighty, here we go. Game number 2. Rayleigh, definitely going second. Want to see Lucky Roo? We will keep this hand. Can't play anything. Swing 5, play out Lucky Roo. Then we'll KO the bogey. Give him one less swing. Interesting. Beckman's probably best. We can play Rayleigh next turn. Okay, they got Luffy, they've got a mole pistol, and they've got... Okay. It's gonna be a good Rayleigh turn. Give it 2k. And I'll take this one. 8. So I'll swing Uta first. Swing Shanks second. Play out Rayleigh. 3-2 KO. And then swing 6 face. That's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Next turn, we can either go Rush Shanks. Probably Rush Shanks. We also have Newgate if we want to clear board. If he wants to level up or power up his characters, it's gonna take a lot more than usual. So he's got the Mole Gun, showing us the same cards. Can't activate blocker. Okay, I need to remember that. Another Luffy. Luffy into another Sanji. Give it 2k. Or maybe I should have saved that 2k to protect a character. He might pivot. No, he doesn't. I'll take this one. Building Snake doesn't really help us, but okay, that's fine. So I'm honestly thinking... I'm between Beckman, Newgate, and Shanks. Regardless, that's gonna go there. So that goes. That's only a 4k now? Okay, that makes it easy. We'll pre-launch that, and then we'll leave 2 Dawn open. I'll probably take this. He's very low in cards. I'm fine with him countering, to be honest, so we'll take that. That is fine. Okay, another Sanji. His only cards are a Gatling, King Kong Gatling. And then this one, 2000, everyone gets minus 1000. Okay, gotcha. So you can take a life if he wants. We have counter to protect our characters. That is a 9k. So our new guy's probably dead. Interesting choice. So... I want to use the Beckman, so... Take another Beckman, and then I'll swing 8 into life. And we're pretty much in control. He's got a Killing Killer, okay. So that's a 9 when he uses leader ability, I believe. Unless he's just gonna swing 7. I'll take this. Then we'll counter this one. Seven's gonna go there. Okay, sure. So we're gonna play this. And they just quit. Okay. GG's. On to the next. Private. Wonder when they're gonna update the sim. Okay, this should be interesting. I'll keep this in. I will keep this hand. Turn one, can't really do anything. I could play Building Snake, but he could just stock queue it, so we won't. Okay, so we got a Burgess. I'll take. We'll swing 5. I'll most likely take. Okay. Get a lucky route. Okay, plays out a Burgess. Swing 5. Swing 5. Oh, I just realized that he took that anyway, so I should have done this first. So if he slings the Burgess, we can Building Snake into it, and then also Yasa. And now we got a pretty nice wide board, so not bad. Give it 2K. So we will let that go, get rid of the Lafitte. That's fine. So this is at only 6. I mean, I need 1, 2, 3, 4 for Lucky Roo. Can't use Uta. Okay, down to 1 card. That works. Next turn we got Shanks. This guy's got like no cards to counter now. So we should be able to just wipe out his board next turn. If I can protect my board, we'll have a nice wide board too moving forward. 2 cards, what could he have? Do we know what he has? So he'll swing a 10 after I still can't. Okay, I'll let that go. Okay. Interesting. So we're just going to take as many lives as we can right now. And then we'll see if he has the teach. He does. So we can cheat out our Shanks next turn. Do I save this? I don't know if I do, to be honest. I think I can't. Okay, that's fine. I'll get rid of the Doc Q. Do I want to give him a card? I don't think so. So he did black hole us. If I want to play the long game, I just swing big into his Burgess. He can't save it unless he blocks, which I'm fine with. Okay. Now we can chain our 9-drop Shanks. He doesn't have his Blackbeard. Or he just did it in the wrong order, question mark? Kuzan. And, okay, interesting. So we're 7k now. It's giving us a lot of value here. Out of these, I probably want this. The blocker's probably really good. So I can swing 9 or 8. Interesting. Okay. So we won. Nice. On to the next. You're enjoying the stream and you're curious what we're running right now. It's just a very basic standard Shanks utilizing a couple of the new 4 cost blocker that deducts 2k when you trash a card. I'm not sure if it's going to be better going for a more rush, tank, or control build for Shanks and OP12 now that blue-purple kind of got nerfed a little bit, but you know, it's still a really good deck, let's all be honest. It'll be interesting to see how the meta plays out. Zoro's is pretty tough, to be honest. But that new 4-drop blocker kind of helps with that a little bit. But because of Zoro, it kind of makes me think we should go more aggressive, to be honest. They chose second, and that's bad for us. Holy searchers. I'm gonna take a 2K. I don't think they play many low costs. Okay, they just passed. We're gonna double searcher. So we'll swing a 6. Okay, one of those are gone. I am perfectly fine with that. This card's pretty nuts. Porcelino as well. We'll play Uta. We will grab... Tank Shanks is probably pretty good. So we can cheat out a guy. And then I guess we'll grab another one. Sure, why not? We need one more Uta to complete this set. Leader ability. This character will be removed by opponent's effects. You may charge one card from your hand instead. Opponent's turn. If your leader has a navy type, this character gains a 1000 block. Okay. We'll swing 6. And then do I play the tank or not the tank, the new blocker Shanks or Lucky Aru? Do I want to try and tax his hand? I think I do, but he's coming up on turn 6. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll play Aru for now. Okay. So he just drew a lot of... Yeah, he just drew some cards. Got Sengoku, Ice Block, and a Zephyr. I'm gonna take one. So 4 is gonna be for our blocker. We can swing 7 and then leave 1 up. Interesting. Do I want to play this out? Or do I just want to swing big into that Kuzan? I kind of want to swing big into that Kuzan. This will be 9 into 6. His next turn he's probably going to play the Garp into Kuzan or something. So might as well get rid of that card while it's an issue now. And then we can cheat out our Shanks, play an Uta, and have 1 up for Divine Departure. And then we should be in a decent spot. We can keep chaining our Shanks. So getting this out would have been pretty good, to be honest, now that I think about it. But we can cheat him out turn 10, the next turn with our other Shanks. Okay, so there's a Garp Kuzan we're talking about. So he freezes our Lucky Area. That's fine. He wants to swing face, we'll leader ability. Next turn is Shanks into Uta. Do I want to search or do I want to leave one up for Divine Departure? I mean, we're pretty safe this turn. Or brush Shanks. Does so many Shanks in hand. So next turn, if he swings both of these, we can rush Shanks. Okay. That works. Sure. Give a 2k. I'll take this one. We might take 2 of them depending on how much he swings. Yeah, we're taking 2. Yeah, we don't have counter in hand. But we got the Shanks now. Do we get both? We take both. Alright. Surprised he might be bricked up. Okay, so next turn if he plays another Garp into Kuzan, we can 9-drop Shanks into our blocker Shanks, and then some of these breaks don't matter anymore because we can do -2k on him. I mean, he can swing 9 into my face, I guess. I would have to take it. 8. Still gonna take it. I don't think they run pudding, right? I don't think they do. Okay, so he didn't play anything big, so we're gonna just swing 5. He took that, which is interesting. We'll swing 10. Interesting that he wants to counter that. I don't know if I agree with that decision. He should have countered the first one. If he's going to take a life instead of taking the 5. We're going to play 2 blocker Shanks and leave 2 up for Divine Departure. Actually, I'm going to leave 1 up for Divine Departure. Play Building Snake so we can utilize our Beckmans potentially. Oh, we're in a pretty good spot. Unless he... I know he wanted to Garp. Garp we're fine with. What does this card do again? Discard 1 card from the bottom of your hand, return 1. Means 3,000 for this turn. That's interesting. So if I -2k this, it doesn't carry on to the next turn, so there's really no point. We'll block. He got rid of our guy anyways, so. We'll leave 2 Dawn up for our Divine Departures. We'll swing 9-10. And then if we survive this turn, we should have game next turn. Yeah, we got 6, 7, 8, 14k of counter. I think we're good. Oh, even more potentially. Can change these 1ks into 2. What was that? Oh, that ability. So 11 into our face. I mean, we're pretty safe. Got a crap ton of counter. We got one more Shanks that we can use. That's interesting. Yeah, GG's. Alright, not bad, not bad. So we are starting to climb a little bit now. We're at 207. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get back to a billion bounty, but we'll see. But we'll go right into the next one. Create a lobby. I can't wait for OP13. I want to play that ace so bad. Looks like our opponent's just not joining, so interesting. Lobby created, waiting for opponent. I'll give it like 5 seconds and we'll just leave the match and make a new one. Yeah, I'm excited for OP13. OP12 should be interesting. I think Zoro's gonna be kind of crazy. Okay, I actually don't know. Into Sakazuki, what do we want? Sakazuki. Usually against black, I feel like we usually go second. I'm gonna go second. Um, hmm. I'll keep this. I'll keep. So we're gonna Uta. We'll grab a Beckman. And we will not drop the building snake. Leader ability. Was this Brook? Shiki. Guess for lack of playing anything else, we'll play our Shanks. Probably gonna get killed. I'm guessing this is why I've seen some builds running that 5-drop ace card. Because Sakazuki's probably getting played a lot now. Next turn I'm gonna become a 6 cost leader. We'll take this one. 6 cost leader swing into Shiki. Oh, maybe not. Sure. We'll eat the blocker then, I guess, if he wants to block. There's the block. What big cost do they run? I think they might run the Kuzan, so I'm gonna grab a Shanks. KO Shanks. That does nothing. Oh, he just minuses. Runs a Jack. Okay. They're gonna be at 8 Dawn. Eat another 2k. Eventually that Tashigi will die. We just don't have the Dawn for it right now. Or any Rayleighs. We haven't seen any Rayleighs either. Right now it's just a battle of who can get a character to stick on the board. Rebecca brings back a Tashigi, maybe? Sengoku. Hina. It's gonna swing 5 minus 2. No, swing 6. Give it 2k. It's gonna rest. Play Brook, maybe? Oh, Houndblaze. That's interesting. I'll take. This Tashiki's getting a lot of value. So I can do 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Yasa. That's 6. So I can do 4. So I can do 6, 6, and leave 1 up for Divine Departure. Okay, finally goes. We are not going to put that Hina back into his hand. And we will pass. So if he drops a Kuzan, we should be fine because we can just Shanks it. We need to see more top end though. Rayleighs would be nice. Hey, Zenith. Thanks for the sub. Hope you're enjoying. Welcome, welcome. So we're gonna let the Uta go. I'm assuming you're a Shanks fan. I think OP12 we should be back. And he should be a contender. Should be pretty solid. Zoro is definitely an issue though. Zoro is definitely an issue. Okay, so there's a Kuzan. That's what we were waiting for. We are gonna drop our Shanks. If he drops another Kuzan, we can also Tama Divine Departure and then also search to hopefully get us another boss monster. But Zenith, welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, Charles out a Kuzan. Kuzan Sengoku. Give up that. So I'm thinking Divine Departure the Sengoku. I might take this one. Or do we just go life? I'm gonna take this. Rayleigh's pretty good too. Ooh, decisions. So I think I'm gonna play the Rayleigh and the Uta. And then I'm gonna swing life twice. We're going to -3, -2. KO the Kuzan and then swing life. So we're gonna swing 5 life. Can't free block anymore. And then we'll play it on Uta since we have a 12k out there. There's the block. Leo Uta. Next turn, we got a blocker, Uta to search, and then protection with Divine Departure, at least for life. Hopefully we can keep our board. He has no Hina in trash, so there's no free value of the Rebecca. Black Spiral? Oh, he trashed it. That's probably specifically for Zoro. Draws a T-bone, so draws a 2k counter. I mean, next turn if he plays nothing, we can just Divine Departure the Sengoku, swing life again, and then we should still be alive. Could either play Lucky Roo or... We have options. We have options. Uh... 7? What can they do for 7? He swings the Sengoku. That's good for me anyways. I'll take this one. That doesn't help us much. 5. I mean... Yeah. I could have played another Ripper. But there wasn't, yeah, he didn't really have any good play line. Good win. Thank you. Thank you so much, Fanky. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm still trying to learn Sakazuki because I never played against him before because I just started playing One Piece last August, so I'm coming up. Actually, yeah, it's been a year at this point, so I missed out when Sakazuki was OP as hell the first time around. So it's interesting seeing him now. I know he, like, the meta's kind of evolved around him, so he isn't as aggressive, but trying to play Enel so you can counter him. Yeah, that makes sense. Enel's a solid deck. That Kuma is a pretty good card in that Enel deck, so it's probably a good ad. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Sakazuki. I know a lot of people are playing him, trying to like cook some things up. But Enel is a solid deck. I missed him too, started playing 6 months ago. Nice, nice, very nice. You always play yellow and Enel, or did you play other decks before? Okay, so we're playing a 366 bounty mirror. We're going second for sure. Usually it's whoever can play the rush Shanks first, and we got a crazy curve, dude. This is actually an insane hand. This is actually an insane hand. I'll take the first life. Holy. Main purple Luffy, but with all the new changes, he's not as strong. Blue purple Luffy took a spot. Yeah, that does make sense. Oh, interesting. The Shanks plays the stage. Yeah, because I've seen some people trying out purple Luffy again. It seems interesting. He's like the next best Luffy that can utilize Katakuri and Linlin. Now that the other one can't. Oh, what do we want to do here? Shanks are reliable. I always go 50-50 with them. So me personally, I think Shanks is good, really good into a majority of the meta. The only issue is blue, purple, and Zoro are probably the toughest matchups, and they're the most played, but it is winnable. I'm not sure if you can see this. These are like the win percentages first and second with Shanks, so you can see there's a lot of green there, but there's a couple decks that aren't great. Blue purple is probably the worst. Blackbeard isn't great since we don't run that many rush in this version of the deck, and then Zoro's tough because you rest everything. Buggy too, but like 40% isn't terrible. The only really bad one is blue purple. What do we want to do here? 6 Dawn. Probably playing Rayleigh next turn. Probably play our own Yasop so we can swing in. I mean, we have a lot of the cards we need. We'll swing 7. But I've been playing Shanks since OP09, and he was really good. The only time he really struggled was probably OP11, so last set, because blue-purple was such an issue. But I think into like most matchups, like Shanks is very good. I should have seen that coming. So 8 Dawn. Probably just gonna play Rayleigh. 3-2. Okay, we'll swing 6. And then next turn we're gonna play your 10 drop. He does not have a way to. Oh wait, he does. Minus 1,000. Okay, but he still can't KO it, so we're fine. But yeah, I've always been a big fan of Shanks. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, Solo Spanky. Oh, another. Okay. Another Beckman. She's gonna swing 6. We'll count out. Probably give up Uta. Interesting. Okay. Then he's gonna swing 5 into 5. Thank you. Appreciate it. No, yeah. Oh, he doesn't swing at all. Hmm. Swing 5. Swing 6. We're just gonna play the big Shanks. Got a good amount of counter. He plays a big card. We've got hand size and counter, so we should be pretty solid. But yeah, in regards to streaming, the decks I usually play are Shanks and Green Purple Luffy because, hold up, I'll get it after this turn. So I'm like a really big Dodgers fan, and I actually went to the game where they had the Dodger Luffy card. So I actually went to that game and got that card, flew all the way out to LA just to get it. But I also play Green Purple Luffy because of that. Interesting. I did not expect him to do that. I mean, I think the play is we cheat that out. This is at 11. This will bring us to 14 into 11. I'm fine with that. There it goes. 7 into... Does he have any counter? Okay, he does have a 2K. But yeah, that Dodger Leafy had to get it. Okay, he's trying again, so we'll just trash that. Oh. I mean... He didn't have it last time. Okay. I'm going to play... Play that Shanks. Okay. so far in a pretty good spot. I'm surprised they kept trying to swing into our big shanks, like 1k difference isn't enough. They're kind of griefs doing that. I mean, I'm down to take a card. Just give it 2k. He wants to swing big. That's fine. 8? I don't know what he can play for 8. Oh, but he did. I'll just keep up with Beckman. Okay, he plays his own Shanks. 2 of his own Shanks. I think I just go for board, honestly. Okay. GG's. GG's. We win the mirror. And he disconnected already. Okay. Alright. Up to 290. Hopefully we can break 300 with this next game. If you missed it, the deck we are currently playing is kind of like a controlled tank Shanks. It gets some power boost to return with Yasop and 9-drop Shanks, and then basically the rest is a control package, minus this new Shanks. So far, where's my internet browser? So far, we are 9-6 or 6-9. So in 9 matches, we've won 6 times with Shanks. Today's games start right here. So we lost the first game against an Arlong, which I was not ready for, and then we beat a Rayleigh, beat a Blackbeard, beat a Kuzan, beat a Sakazuki, and we beat a Mirror Shanks. And we're still searching for a game. We'll see what happens. But yeah, other than this like controlled tank build Shanks, I was curious and possibly running a more aggro version of Shanks with a rush. So, you know, looking into, if this doesn't lag on me, looking into this 5-drop Luffy from the starter deck, mainly because I wanted to add rush for Zoro. I feel like for Zoro, if you can get rush cards to do damage before he can rest, it could be really good. But I need to test it out. Oh, it looks like this guy canceled our match, so we'll search for another. But yeah, that Luffy, you know, good old dragon. Obviously, Rush Shanks. I even played around before when I was in OP11 trying to figure out ways to make the deck relevant. I looked into this Luffy, which actually, it seemed like a win more card, but when it works, it's pretty insane. You say you have 2 of these out there and they have like 2 Katakuris, you can just KO Katakuris while swinging face, and it's nuts. Oh, we got a game. Hold up. But yeah. Another Blackbeard. Alright, I'm gonna go second again. We have the Shanks, but the rest of the hand isn't great. Okay, hopefully with this Uto we can get the Shanks again. Maybe I should have kept that hand. We'll see. Hopefully we get another Shanks before we get to turn 10. We got some time. Okay, so Ucha's gonna swing it with feet. They picked up a stronger. This is my age into 10-drop. Trashless feet. Black hole. Okay, so that black hole is going to be used for my lucky room. I'm honestly fine with that because it means we don't play out a character. And we got a rush Shanks. So we're pretty good. The question is, do I block this and will he use... no. We'll let him use the black hole. Oh, he doesn't play the black hole. Okay. Got some lists there from playing in the background. If you have any music requests, please let me know. This is literally just a summer playlist I've been adding music to for the past like 5-6 years. So it's literally got every kind of genre of music in it. There's a lot in here. We'll swing 5 first. Honestly, I kind of just want to get bodies out, so I think I'm going to play the Uta out. Gets another stronger. We'll lead our ability. Brings out a Burgess. Then... Blackbeard? 7-drop? Another blocker? Okay. That's fair. If he swings face, I'm gonna take it. Next turn... We'll see what happens. If he uses leader ability or not. So he's got the blocker coups on. We are gonna take this. Discards 1. No, yeah, he does. Okay. We're kind of bricked out. Not gonna lie. So I'm leaning towards playing this Shanks. Newgate could be interesting too, though. Shanks or Newgate? Because if I play Shanks, we can swing 6, 7. And I have a blocker for all these bricks. But really, the only card I'm not playing is this Rayleigh. I think I'd rather develop a big body. Okay. So we're gonna swing 1 with Uta. Swing 1 with Shanks. And then I'll play out at Newgate. Still got a good amount of counter. This is 9, right? Okay, so I'm fine with him swinging into the blocker. There's a Kuzan and another Teach. 3. Oh, I mean 3 Burgesses is pretty nuts. That is pretty nuts. But I think we're fine. We have a lot of lives. And then we have another Shanks after. And a lot of counter to protect, but he might swing a bunch of times into it. Oh no, we'll see. I think I swing into this Burgess, to be honest. I think I do. One of these is a Teach, so one's a break. This is going to be 2 2Ks and a 1K. That's 3 cards. It's going to do it. Okay. I'm fine with that. So he's going to be really low on cards. We can take out cards next turn, I guess. I'm not sure if that was the right idea, but so we're taking 1 swing here. I'm not fully convinced if that was the right play. I mean, him getting out 3 of these is nuts. It is nuts. I'm gonna die next turn too. If I somehow survive this, we'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swings. 1, 2, 3. So the only time I'm ever going to be able to counter is now. So I have to counter this. And then I can take 4 swings. I'm going to tempt him to swing into us. He doesn't. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure we just win, right? We just swing out. Yeah, we just win. GG's. He had 3 burgers out. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. 3 Burgesses and then 2 freaking big ass Teaches. Well, we got the win. All good. Alright, we broke 300. We're at 326 now. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Okay, got our next match. I kind of want to play his own. I kind of don't. Oh, Ploofy. Doesn't matter if I go first or second in this. I feel like no. I think second. No, seconds are curved, so we'll do that. I know. I'll honestly keep this hand. We kind of want to be aggressive into him, to be honest. He's like, here's the thing, the rush version of this deck is good into both this and potentially this and Zoro. So depending on how much they're both played, it could be worth it. Okay, so hopefully within these next 2 cards we get Lucky Hero. We do not there. And we do not there. That kind of sucks. We're just gonna be aggressive. Okay. Next turn we can swing 6. We can swing 8 next turn. Five Dawn. What do they play for 5? Okay, that's fine. So they're gonna be at the double ramp anyways. Will I ever get pudding? That's the question. Okay, so we can only swing 7 this turn. Question is, do I swing? No, they're already gonna be past the dawn, right? It's 8 dawn, yeah. We're just gonna swing into face. Gives us a 2k. So now if he plays anything big, we can Shanks into Uta and then swing a bunch of 6s and 8s, or 1 6, 1 8. And then we'll have our board set for the next turn. They can't Lenlin, they can't Katakuri, so we should be in a decent spot. Basically, it's going to go this Shanks into Uta, swing out with these 2, and then next turn we've got our big rush Shanks. We see the line, and we have a lot of counter, to be honest. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12k counter in hand. I know their boss monsters are Sanji, Rush Luffy, Mihawk. Do they run a... Oh, they run the Rush Blue Rush Luffy as well, the 8-drop. We'll see what happens. They are taking their time deciding. Loyal leader ability. There's a rush Luffy. We're probably taking this. Yeah, we'll take that. Why not? We have a lot of cards. They're definitely gonna... They're definitely gonna putting us... I should counter out some next turn. This guy just bricked? This guy's just bricked. He's probably got a crap ton of Gum Gum Giant in his hand. Okay, we're gonna use counter this turn because if I get puddinged, I'm gonna cry. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13k counter. Let me go next song. Draws a Nami. I'm gonna try not to use the Uta potentially. Actually, I can't play it next turn because we're playing Rush Shanks. I have a feeling they're gonna play out the Namis. They go pure aggro, then I'm in a good spot. Ten into Usopp, Yasop. I'm assuming, oh, they're going for a face. I mean, I'll give 2 2Ks because I don't want this many 2Ks. I think I'm gonna blood. No, I think I'm gonna 2K again, honestly. Now pudding I really don't care about. Okay, Nami. So this is making me want to change gears to going for board. Especially depending on how many Dawn they leave up. Two Namis would suck, not gonna lie. Okay, so it is 2 blockers regardless. Do I just go for face still? I'm surprised they countered that, to be honest. So how do I want to do this? I think I clear out the Nami. I can play out another Uta as well. We're gonna play out another Uta. Gum. It's either Gum Gum or Blocker. I'm not sure which one. Gum Gum it is. Honestly, I should have probably let the Yasop go. Hindsight. But we can't get puddinged anymore, and he did have pudding in hand, so honestly, maybe it's a good thing. So he draws another Nami. He might be playing for board again. Yeah, this is still a tough matchup. This is honestly still a tough matchup. Gum Gum Giant's a very good card. Okay, it plays out the Nami. This is going to be probably a game of attrition. So do I want to take or no? I need to clear space for one Shanks. Is it another Dofi maybe? Might be another Dofi. It's not. That's interesting. That was interesting. Okay, there's gear 2. Just gonna keep going, Faith. And you try and eat these blockers up. They're thinking about that giant. They block. So this is probably another block. Why would you giant this one if you don't giant the last one? This is just gonna waste more cards. Unless they only have one giant and they're maybe saving it for that. I don't know. Okay, so blockers are gone. How many Namis was that? It's 2 Namis. He already trashed 2 Sanjis. Down 1 Dofi. Draws another Gum Gum Giant. Okay. But our board's huge. Our board is huge. If he swings into Yasop, I'll let Yasop go. Yasop can go this turn. We have some big guys. That I will not let happen. I'll let that go. Another Nami, so we can Ben Beckman that. I might just clear board. I might play it safe and just clear board. And then we'll go for game the turn after. He's got a lot of cards in hand still. I know he's got another Gum Gum Giant as well. But then I'm swinging all that. Yeah, I'm making it easier for him to counter with all those cards. I think we just swing face and then play Lucky Roux. Yeah. It's going to be literally a game of attrition. They literally changed out Katakuri Linlin for infinite blockers. Okay, so this is the third Nami, right? Yeah, this is the third Nami and the second Dofi. Holy. You go double blocker like that, too. I think I'm just going to swing 8. Yeah, I'm just going to swing it all. 8, 8, 10, 12. There's one. Here's probably Gum Gum. If it's Gum Gum, he's in trouble. Take 2 cards. No, the Gum Gum there is actually crazy. We might be fine. Might be GG's. But yeah, it's definitely nice that they don't have Linlin and Katakuri. Because even though these blockers are annoying, they can't swing and restand. What was that? Is that a... Oh, okay, that was for Giant. Block. And then game. They need to counter this one, probably. Just 2Ks and a 1K. 3 cards out of hand. 4 cards out of hand, and then here is the block. Okay, we should be in a good spot. Unless he magically plays the Time Warp Luffy that can swing twice in a turn. I think we're fine. SEC Luffy could be annoying too. Okay, gets a 2K. What's good about Uta, besides the fact that he can cheat her out, is this card can only rest a 5 cost. So you need a Sanji, which this deck doesn't run, to rest Uta. And it's pretty huge. It's pretty clutch. Because this deck does not run Sanjis, and they quit. Damn, look at all that counter though. Year 2, Thunderbaga, Usahachi. Like, this deck is still nuts. This deck is still nuts. Oh, I was gonna say GG's. Is he still here? GG's. So we are up to 365. Still a good deck, but a lot more winnable. So we'll take it. What time is it? 12:45 in the morning. I do have work tomorrow, so we'll keep playing until we lose. We'll play until we lose. This is a Zoro. It could be our loss. We're on like a 6-game win streak, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get matched up with Zoro now. It's just how it goes. Oh, Bonnie. Okay. I'm keeping this hand. This is a great hand against Bonnie. Got Lucky Roux into Divine Departure to get rid of any Cavendishes. This guy is 354. Bonnie. Play Uta. Take a Ben Beckman for sure. Yeah. We're set up pretty nicely. Pretty nice, pretty nice. So we'll swing 5 with Shanks. We'll take this first one. Another Lucky Roux, solid. So we swing, and we get a wow. We are hitting the curve like crazy this game. Five Dawn, Cavendish, yep. So we're gonna get rid of the Koshiro if they swing. That was a mistake. I'm just gonna Divine Departure. Next turn we got Beckman. And then we got Rayleigh, and then we've got another Lucky Roo. We just need to see some Shanks, and then we're all set. Damn, I missed Chance. Chance was good back in the day. Oh. Thought they were going life. Another Cavendish. Okay. Three on Tashigi? No, not Tashigi. Another blocker? No, another searcher. Supernovas. This is not a supernova. Okay, that was interesting. So we'll get rid of the searcher. What did they grab? They grabbed a rogue. And they bricked on the second search. Nine. What are they for 9? Beppo? Is Beppo 9? No, I think Beppo's 10. Hody? Hody, they're taking a life. I mean, I'm fine with that, sir. I will protect this. I will protect this. And then rest for search? Question mark? No. Do I care about the searcher? Like, I could just play a Beckman. I could just play a Beckman. Oh, I just don't want. I'd rather them not search. Okay, screw it. I got nothing to protect there. Can rest my Shanks. Okay, on to the next turn. So is this where Lombeppo, Doflamingo? If they play another Hoodie, I'm fine with that for sure. Take another life. Another Cavendish. Into a Tashigi. Is this only for KO? No, this is for everything, right? Your opponent's effect instead rests this character. Okay. So what I'm thinking is then 2 to put on Rayleigh, 2 to play Uta, 4 for Lucky Hero. Do I want to play Uta? Because I'm gonna just play Lucky Roo. Uta might be better to protect characters. Rest are Beckman. I think I just play another big character, to be honest. Yeah, I think this was the play. Okay. Hmm. I don't know what they do here. They could Doflamingo. That is an option, but then I'll just double block her. This was a really good album. 2016, wow. Seeing when that album came out just actually shook me. That's crazy. 2016. I was in college. Frick. That's nuts. Kid. Okay. I mean, we can get rid of Kid this turn. It's fine. Oh, but the Tashigi. Tashigi makes it hard. Oh, this is kind of gross. This is kind of gross. Ew, we need a Rayleigh. Ah, that doesn't help. Mm. That's actually pretty big. That is actually pretty big. Damn. Alright, that worked out. I'll take it. They must be bricked up. They must be bricked up. Shanks, okay. That's fine. Oh, that's gross, but we can't do it. Swing 8 first. That was interesting. So we swing 9. And then we swing 10. GG's. Looks like we are not going to bed yet. Oh, no GG's. What are we at? Okay, we have broken 400. We're at 419 now. On to the next. We will play until we lose. Another Kuzan. They get choice though. And they went second. That makes sense. I'll keep this in. Don't really have a good curve, but I like the Newgate and the Divine Departure and the Shanks. Tashigi. Look at top 5, reveal 1 Navy. Put it into your hand, rest the rest on the bottom. Drew a Hina, played. These two always come out together, I noticed. Damn, that's nuts. So that's drawing 3 cards that turn. That's crazy. We're gonna play out the Shanks. Just because we're gonna be playing Newgate, which does the same thing as Lucky Row. And this is in counter, and it makes our non-counter counter, so what's this do? Trash 2 color, your opponent returns 1 of the characters to their owner's hand. Okay, sure. And I will take this later. Thank you, sir. Beckman's pretty good. I like Beckman. Sure. He could Red Rock it, so I might as well get value out of it. Okay. It's not what I was expecting. I mean, that does nothing against me, my guy. I can just kill that with Newgate and then Divine Departure. I mean, that just works perfectly for me. I literally clear everything. Is this once per turn or now? It's not once per turn. Okay, so I need to swing 5 into this. Almost made a oopsie. No way he saves that, does he? He doesn't. Okay. I'll take that, Shanks. Okay, we are in a pretty good spot. Garp into Kuzan. So Kuzan just freezes, right? Can I still use my ability? Oh, not even Garp. I mean, not even Kuzan. First name greatest. We know. Yeah, Red Rock could come, but if they Red Rock, I really don't care. That's most of their turn. Okay, this Kuzan. Oh, he's not playing? Okay, he is playing Kuzan. Cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. So it doesn't matter if it's rested or standing. So it would be the Shanks, I would think, right? And then I can just cheat out these two. That makes sense. Honestly, I kind of need a Rayleigh. What do we want to do here? I could swing 11, but he's got a lot of cards in hand. Maybe we just play Shanks out. And do I swing 12? Or I just swing face? I think I just swing face. Swing face, try and set up for lethal next turn. This could be the pheasant thing. I like counter. I'll take counter. Is that pheasant good for character as well? Okay, so yeah, we're not swinging at... Or, there's the pheasant. Next turn we can go for board or face. Either should work. Okay. He got a lot of 8 cost out there. This is looking interesting. Me going first against Kuzan is actually more losable than winnable. I think it's a 47% win rate going first, and then it's like 60 something going second. What did he just do? Uta and okay. Sure. Sure. So my Newgate's probably gonna die. He could go off face though too, but we are protected. Shh. Sleeping on. Put. You want to risk it? I know you want to keep one up for that pheasant. He doesn't. Do I want to save this though? I'll have no cards in hand. I think I save it, honestly. And then we're just swinging into all those guys. So let's see if this 12 goes through. It does. See if another 12 goes through. Does. See if another 12 goes through. It does. We swing 5. And just like that, they're gone. 3 costs are gone. And we'll play out our blocker. Okay. It was a little scary, but we stabilized. Let's see. Down to only 1 card in hand. 1 Otama. Plays another Garp into a Kuzan. So our 12k can't swing. And I will take the swing to face if he does. I need some cards. We have a good chance of winning next turn, actually. Swing 9-9. Oh, Uta's pretty good too. Does he do 2 pheasants potentially? I don't know. I might Uta to try and get another Shanks. What is this? Interesting. So we pivot. Pheasant? No. We've got a pretty nice board if I say so myself. So we'll see how this goes. Should be able to protect our big guys and then go for game next turn. Looks like they don't have the ice pheasant because I was expecting it to be used. Yeah, they didn't. Brick, brick, 1k, 1k, brick, 2k, and nothing. Alright, GG's, GG's. So that pushed us up to 489. That Kuzan. Was that game? 826.56. Might have been that game. He's a 512. But we won, so we keep going. Play until we lose. Dun, dun, dun. So far with Shanks today, we've been doing pretty solid. 11 matches, we've won 9. 9-game win streak. Bello Betty, we need to see Lucky Roo. We got it. We got it. We got it, we got it. I'll play Uta, get another Lucky Roo. And we'll play out a Building Snake. Okay. We're in a pretty good spot to start. We'll take... That doesn't really help us. No trigger, please. Okay, trigger, but didn't play anything out. That sucks. Don't find the 5,000 power Ivankov that plays another character. That would really suck. Okay, that gets rid of that. That's fine. I'm fine with that, honestly. He's swinging to us? No. I'll just swing 5. Pretend like I have Red Hawk. 2 Lucky Rees is devastating though. That's hard to deal with. Karasu. Karasu would suck. Yeah, there it is. So this is going here. I'll take this one. So 2 goes into 2. Alrighty, start on over. Damn, they had another one. Ew, that's gross. That is gross. Sure. They are getting low on cards though, so. What do I care more about? The Ivankov or the Karasu? Probably the... Probably the Ivankov? Ah, damn, dude, they're seeing everything. That's crazy. This is actually nuts. God damn. Okay, oh. Beautiful. Make it harder for him to get to 7,000 power. Okay, no trigger, that's huge. Next turn might just be a Shanks. Shanks clear board. Or do I go for game? I could go for game potentially. We'll see how many cards they have left. Oh, we might be going for game. They're going to play out of Karasu, yep. So we can swing 9, 11, 12, I think. They played another card out? Interesting. Can I save this? 10, that's 7, 9, 11. Can't really save it. Okay, we might not be able to go for a game now. Might not be able to go for game now. That sucks. Is it better to go double blocker? I could go 2 or give 2 to... I think that might be better. Right? He's like, clear the Karasu, I play out this. I think that's where it's at. So that should go. Yeah, that. This. That. 2 blockers. This turns into 2k counter. Do they have an event that lets them swing through? I don't think they do. Just gonna block it. As long as they don't have a rush, we should be fine. This is gonna be close, folks. Ooh, we're 1K short. That sucks. Literally 1K short. Dude, this Ivanka popped the frick off. I can just clear board. Right? Yeah, I can clear board. That's the best option. As long as they don't get a rush card, we're pretty good. And then we can win next turn potentially. Oh, maybe I should have kept this. Kept the building snake in hand. I was thinking about an extra swing, but in hand I could have used it for counter. So that's going to go all, yep. I think I swing 7 first, see what happens. So that's what I was looking for. Then we don't swing because we don't want another trigger. Can't be a rush. The rush is the only thing that will screw me over. Damn, it's 1:20 in the morning. Okay, this might be the last one, win or lose. Because it is late. And I got work in the morning. So hopefully we can end on a good note. That would be ideal. Honestly, that Newgate top deck was actually clutch as hell. That was really clutch. Gets a Kuma, so he's gonna add a life. I think we can still win with that. We have to go for game next turn if he plays that Kuma out, because I don't think I can survive 2 turns. And if we can get a rush Shanks, that'd be clutch. Yeah, so he's gonna play a Kuma. Oh, he has to trash a card for that? Can't be a blocker. Okay. Can't be a blocker. Okay, let's freaking go. That was a crazy game, honestly. That freaking Bello Betty popped the frick off, but I had a good hand too, so. I had a really good hand as well. But let's see where that game bring us to. After that game, we jumped up a lot. 557. What were they? They were 422. But we are ending the night here at 557 million bounty. On our way back to a billion. Honestly, Shanks is feeling really solid right now. I know I didn't face any Zora, who's the boogeyman of the meta right now, but let's actually take a look at how we did. So today we played, well, overall so far in OP12, 12 matches, 10 wins, 83.3% win rate. We started playing all the way down here. So first game I played of the night against an Arlong, we lost. And then we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games in a row. In those 10 games, we faced Rayleigh, Meta, Blackbeard is always around, beat that. Beat a Kuzan, who's going to be popular. Sakazuki just got unbanned, so he's going to be around. Shanks, we won. Blackbeard, Luffy. We're facing meta decks, to be honest. All these are meta decks except for Arlong, and we won 10 straight. Overall, yeah, I think Shanks is in a pretty solid spot. This deck list I've been running was working pretty well. We didn't get to face a Zoro and test that out, or like a green-purple Luffy, so that's still to be determined. But we're gonna do green-purple anyways, and I think the real question is green Zoro. Or probably our 4-cost OP12 blocker is gonna be really key. But yeah, check it out. Like I said, 12 matches, 10 wins, won 10 in a row. And yeah, Shanks is feeling good. Shanks is feeling good. I'll show the deck list one more time. So, deck list, the deck we ran was this Shanks. It's kind of a mixture of a controlled tank Shanks. I mean, really the only tank portion is Yasab gives you plus 1k per turn. And then this 9-drop Shanks, which you can cheat out, gives you 7,000 for a turn. Other than that, you know, it's the basic like control type package, and yeah, it felt solid. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for stopping by. Solo, I'm not sure if you're here or if somebody new joined the stream, but thank you for stopping by. It's always much appreciated when you guys stop by to watch, chat, and just hang out. And hopefully I'll see you again in the next one. So yeah, we're gonna call it a night. It's 1:30 in the morning, and I got work in like 7 hours, so we're gonna try and get a little bit of sleep before then. We'll probably be streaming tomorrow. Kind of just depends on, I'm still moving some things, so it kind of just depends on how long that takes after work. And then yeah, I should be streaming either more Shanks or GP Luffy. So yeah, once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. CGC out.